Breakfast time in the chicken coop. I'm trying to do this in order, but they just swarm me like a pack of puppies. First thing, I have an order. Okay, let's refill their water. Give them about a gallon of well water. Keep it nice and fresh. Keeps them happy. Next, half a gallon of cracked corn. I put some in this hanging feeder. The hanging feeder is supposed to keep them from scratching the grain out and standing on it, and it works pretty good. But Gimp, the little female with the strange leg, she can't reach up as high, so I do her a favor, and right next to it I put a couple piles, and also I have a bowl over here, and I also spread some a little to the outside so she doesn't get trampled by the other chickens. And next, a whole bucket, well, it was a whole bucket until I smashed it down with the grain, a whole bucket of clover and grass, mostly clover. I put this in small piles all around here so that they don't group up and, you know, beat each other up, because anybody who thinks that chickens are friendly has never had chickens before. Nope, chickens are very aggressive. And, ooh, there we go. Finally got a shot of Gimp. I know that's not a nice name for her, but there she is, see? She gets around. She's right behind the big white thing. She gets pushed around, but she's very good at getting inside and getting what she needs. She only has one good leg, and we never did fix the other one, but she's very happy. Let's put a little bit of greens down. They love greens. Plus, I love picking them. They smell good. I'll generally spend about a half an hour in here, knelt down, checking out the birds, talking to them, watching what they do. Ow, he just pecked a chicken's butt. Uh-oh, chicken fights. Chickens are so gentle. Yeah, right. Not my chickens. Nope, they have a pecking order, territories and stuff like that, and I let them do whatever it is they want to do, because if I get involved in it, it's only going to make it worse next time. But you know what's really nice is that as peckish as chickens can be and as strange as they can be, and sometimes people say cruel to each other, everybody has chipped in and is very gentle with Gimp. They don't peck her, they don't beat her up, they accidentally run over her, but you know what? She's okay with that. She's learned to roll with the punches, and she gets right back up and gets her food. She's a trooper. Yep. And of course it wouldn't be breakfast without their protector. Where's their protector? Oh, hold on, let me spin this around. There we go. Yep, he's on the job. That dog is always busy. He looks for mice. He makes sure, and snakes. This coop is totally safe. And you know, they don't bother him, he doesn't bother them. He'll sniff their butts every now and then and they'll look at him, but no chicken has pecked him yet, and that's probably a good thing, because the last chicken that pecked him, he bit her on the back, and she learned her lesson. You don't peck rascal. Is that a mouse in there? Huh? They love that cracked corn, and it's a good filler for them. I think it's great. And I make sure that they're not fed solely just one type of food. I like to keep it varied. Like in the summertime, they get as many greens as I could possibly get them. Of course, when I'm harvesting the garden, anything that's not edible by me goes to the chickens. And if they don't eat it, they'll at least scratch it into their litter here, and it'll go into the compost pile. So not one single scrap of garden is wasted. Ooh, peck. And of course, I catch grasshoppers for them, so they get the protein source. I pick the mulberries for them. And also, when my apples are ripe, all the apple cores are going to go to the chickens. And one last thing, it wouldn't be breakfast without comic relief. At Walmart, they have their day-old bread that they sell for like $1. And I have Mike pick up as many as he can and throw them in the freezer. I give him about a half a loaf a day, and this doesn't fill them up. It just gives them a little something to have fun with and to get some exercise. And when you're as fat as a turkey, you need all the exercise you can get. Oh yeah, they like this. Let's get this fun started. It's chicken rodeo. All right, let's do this. Oh yeah. It isn't pretty, but it's funny. And you would think that poor Gimp is not going to get any, but not so. I make sure when I'm not holding the camera, I throw most of the bread to one side, and Gimp can't keep up with the other ones, so when Gimp is in one place, see, I throw some bread to her, and she goes a-running. And I make sure the other birds have more than their share so that they leave her alone and she gets what she needs. I take care of the birds. Not to worry, folks. They are very well fed, very well entertained. Whoops. I'll get her another piece as soon as I put this camera down. Keep going, honey. You can get it. Oh, there's one. There we go. Good job. Yep, she's quick for a one-legged chicken. She's pretty darn quick. And those white ones, they're not just sitting on their butts. No, these are the most active meat birds you'll ever see. And that's, I think, the key to keeping them healthy. People say, oh, they're not going to be able to move around. Well, when you have to move around to get fed, yeah. Hey, I got a rooster, by the way. This is one of the Rhode Island Reds. And you can tell it's a rooster because it has those big honking orange. Would you please hold still so I don't make everybody dizzy? He's got the big fat orange legs. That's how you can tell the roosters from the chickens. They get the big fat orange legs. He's a teenager right now, so he's growing a little strange. Oop, and I think we might have a mouse over there. Thanks for joining me for breakfast, everybody. I hope you enjoyed this, and sorry I messed up on the Voodoo Garden episode. I hope this makes up for it. Breakfast in the coop.